So it's been several weeks and we still do not have the Go Battle League in Pokemon Go. Of course, a couple of weeks ago, we saw an exploit that completely broke the rankings of Pokemon Go, and Niantic had to temporarily shut down the Go Battle League in order to fix this exploit. From what we currently know, we know that Niantic is completely rebuilding Pokemon Go's PvP system from scratch so that exploits like these do not happen. And of course, this is going to take a long period of time. But what we do know right now is that it looks like the Go Battle League Season 2 is going to get a reset. This draws a lot of concerns, but it also draws a lot of praise. I think there is a lot to discuss when it comes to a reset for Season 2. And that's precisely what I'm going to cover in today's video. Let's get right into it. How's it hanging, everyone? It's me, it's Count here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be talking about the state of Season 2 in the Go Battle League, and I honestly think there's a lot to be discussed here. When it comes to Season 2, we of course had a major exploit that completely broke the leaderboard, and because of that, we may not get a completion of Season 2. It was a real bummer at first because they were trying out a lot of exciting new things with Season 2, but we never ended up getting to those points. More specifically, I want to talk about the Premier League. This had a lot of potential to be something really great in Pokemon Go's PvP system. The idea of them dabbling with restrictions when it comes to PvP battles, it's something that I really wanted for Go Battle League, but it didn't seem like Niantic was interested in doing that up until now. But of course, before we could actually test it out, before we could actually participate in the Premier League, we of course had this exploit show up in the Go Battle League, and it ended up shutting down the Go Battle League, so we never were able to progress. And from what we can see right now, it looks like they're possibly going to completely reset this season. And the reason why I say this is because, of course, with the Go Battle League, we're back to the Great League portion of this season. For a large number of trainers, when they go and try to battle, they see the Great League instead of the Ultra League as their option for battling. And of course, because the Go Battle League is currently down, they can't even go into battles anyway. But this seems to indicate to me and to a lot of other trainers is that once they fix this exploit, they're going to completely reset the season and start from the beginning. And I know this is going to be frustrating for a lot of players who are grinding out their ranks this season, but I honestly think this is the best move that they could have done. And the reason for that is because we do not know if other people were using this exploit and it really was just this one person who abused it all the way to rank 1 and ended up exposing himself. So because of that, I think this is the right move, considering that Niantic really wants to uphold the integrity of competition when it comes to the Go Battle League. This is the first form of competitive gameplay when it comes to Pokemon Go. So of course, if they want it to be successful, they have to make sure that exploits are dealt with in its entirety. Now, of course, this draws a lot of concerns as well, considering that if Niantic is completely rebuilding PvP from scratch, then it's going to come with a lot of different issues. It's going to come with a lot of different problems, and we've already had to deal with that for 2 seasons now, and we have to essentially start over and deal with new issues with this new system. Plus, we do not know if, from a gameplay perspective, this new system is going to be usable. I think a lot of players are concerned that the gameplay is going to change dramatically. Maybe some of the timings with charge attacks is going to be different with this new system. We really do not know. I hope Niantic keeps it as close as possible to the original system in terms of gameplay, but we really do not know until the Go Battle League goes back up and we have this new system. And I've already said this in previous videos, but I really think that Niantic needs to ramp up their testing when it comes to Pokemon Go. We've had the Go Battle League for almost half a year now, and of course we've also had PvP for more than a year now, so bugs and exploits like this should have been caught a lot earlier, but the fact that they're coming out now on the second full season of Pokemon Go's PvP is problematic. Niantic has had a reputation building up now that their games are extremely buggy, and I really do not like seeing that reputation for Niantic considering they make a game that I absolutely enjoy. So I really hope Niantic gets their act together. I think all it comes down to is just really good testing. If they need to hire additional testers, if they need to add more resources for testers, whatever it may be, I think Niantic really needs to ramp it up. You know, something that you see a lot of other big game studios do is that when they have a new feature in its beta phase, they bring out a lot of content creators, they bring out a lot of competitive top-ranked players, and they have them test it out so that they could find any bugs, they can find any exploits, and then they could provide their feedback regarding the new features. And I don't see Niantic doing this often. I mean, of course, they've had some external testing here and there, but they do not have like a dedicated focus group that they can go to every time they release a new feature. There's plenty of content creators, there's plenty of different top players who can give some really ample feedback. I think this is something that Niantic should explore and see what other game studios are doing that has produced a lot of success for them. So yeah, there's a lot of question marks in the air right now when it comes to the Go Battle League. Is Season 2 going to get a full reset? I actually think so. All signs seem to indicate that our ranks are going to get a soft reset and we're going to have the entirety of Season 2 restart, possibly at the end of this month. We just don't know. It's all going to depend on how fast they can produce this new system that's cheat-proof. And we really don't know if this new system is going to be bug-free as well. I highly doubt that it will be, considering that Niantic has built up that reputation, but hopefully they ramp up their testing, their internal testing, in order to make sure these bugs get prevented. And before I end this video, I really want to give this one last point. I really hope that when it comes to Niantic's reputation with the community, that the community actually gives them the benefit of the doubt. Now, as someone with a background in game development, I can tell you that no game out there is 100% bug-free. Even big AAA games like Star Wars Battlefront, or even recently with The Last of Us Part 2, there's always going to be bugs that slip through the cracks. Now, it's the job of a game tester that the most apparent bugs need to get found and fixed, and we do see that going on with Niantic, but albeit it's very rare. There's still a lot of game-breaking bugs, there's still a lot of very easily reproducible issues in Pokemon Go, and we haven't seen them fixed for a long time. Now, I don't think that's the fault of the game testers over at Niantic, maybe it's the developers, maybe they're just not allocating resources properly when it comes to their game development. I honestly think if Niantic had a dedicated number of developers just fixing bugs, the game would be a lot better than it currently is. And of course, like I said, it just seems like they're undervaluing and under-resourcing their game testers, and they need to ramp that up. They need to give their testers a lot more resources, they need to add more testers to their team, whatever it may be, but they have to find these bugs and reproduce them and fix them. And they're only going to achieve that if they have a really solid test team, and I just don't think they do. So yeah, I just want to give Niantic the benefit of the doubt. I just don't think that a lot of players are really fair when it comes to how Niantic is treated when it comes to these issues, but at the same time, Niantic has to build up that credibility by fixing these issues. But that's really all I have to say regarding this whole topic. Again, the Go Battle League is set to come back really soon here, but we just do not know how it's going to end up being. And I do think that Season 2 is set to have a reset, but I'm really hoping that Niantic does come up with some way to make it up to us, because I know a lot of players are really frustrated that they grinded up their ranks only to see that rank get soft reset if a season resets. But I would love to know your thoughts down below. What do you think about the state of Pokemon Go's PvP system? Do you think that the exploit will actually get fixed? What are your thoughts regarding all of this? I would love to know down below. Let's have a great discussion. And again, as always, be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later. How's it hanging, everyone? Before I end this video, I want to give a quick plug to my Patreon page. If you want to support this channel, I highly suggest you go and check out the link in the description below. Every little bit helps when it comes to these YouTube videos. So if you want to support this channel, if you love the content that I'm producing and you want to contribute, definitely go and check it out. I have a lot of nice perks, like if you want to be on my permanent friends list, or if you want to get exclusive content or participate and exclusive content that's coming soon. Definitely go and check it out. And to all of my patrons, I thank you for supporting my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as that little bell so you stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Follow me on social media at Count Jinsula. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, have a great day. I'll catch you all later.